Is the Khorramshahr-5 poised to become Iran's first intercontinental ballistic missile? Iran is reportedly developing its first intercontinental ballistic missile, ICBM, which is said to be capable of reaching the continental United States. There is strong suspicion that the country has either developed or is preparing to test its first ICBM, a missile that could theoretically be launched from Iranian territory and strike targets on the other side of the globe. The name appearing in these reports is Khorramshahr-5. According to claims, this missile can reach a range of 12,000 kilometers, travel at speeds of Mach 16 or roughly 20,000 kilometers per hour, and carry a 2-ton warhead. If all these claims are accurate, Iran would enter the exclusive club of nations possessing ICBM capability. So far, neither Iran's Ministry of Defense nor the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps has officially confirmed the existence of a Khorramshahr-5 test. All available information comes from media reports, defense sources, or military analysts relying on satellite imagery, technological development patterns, and isolated statements. However, technical details such as weight, length, fuel type, and estimated speed are consistent with the characteristics of typical ICBMs. To understand why this news is significant, it's important to first know what an ICBM actually is. An ICBM is a long-range weapon designed to carry a payload, usually a nuclear warhead, over a minimum distance of 5,500 kilometers. These missiles have a unique flight path. After launch, the first stage pushes the missile beyond the atmosphere. The second or third stage, depending on the design, propels it through space at extraordinary speeds. In the terminal phase, the warhead re-enters the atmosphere and descends toward its target at speeds that can reach Mach 20 or more. The whole process typically takes only 30 to 40 minutes from launch to impact on another continent. Modern ICBMs are also equipped with advanced technologies such as MIRV, multiple independently targetable re-entry vehicles, allowing one missile to carry several warheads to strike different targets in a single launch. There is also HGV, hypersonic glide vehicle technology, a hypersonic glider that can maneuver within the atmosphere at extremely high speeds, making it far more difficult to intercept by enemy air defense systems. With this combination of speed, high trajectory, and maneuverability, ICBMs have become some of the hardest weapons to intercept in modern military history. The claim that the Khorramshahr-5 can reach speeds of up to Mach 16 would place it within the typical terminal phase velocity of an ICBM. This means that, technically, it would indeed qualify as an intercontinental missile. However, speed alone is not the only defining factor. To be considered a true ICBM, the missile must also have boosters capable of maintaining a stable trajectory outside the atmosphere, precision guidance systems, and a warhead capable of withstanding the extreme heat during atmospheric re-entry. All of these are engineering challenges that only nations with advanced research and manufacturing capabilities can overcome. If the Khorramshahr-5 truly has a range of 12,000 kilometers, it would represent a massive technological leap compared to its predecessors. Previously, the Khorramshahr missile family only had a range of 2,000 to 3,000 kilometers. A six-fold increase in range cannot be achieved with minor modifications. It would require a complete redesign, such as more efficient propellants, a lighter but stronger missile body, and multi-stage boosters. Reports suggest the Khorramshahr-5 is about 12 meters long and weighs between 14 to 15 tons at launch. It uses liquid fuel, similar to the Khorramshahr-4. The Khorramshahr-4, unveiled in 2023, was already impressive, ready for launch in just 12 to 15 minutes, carrying a 1,500 kilograms warhead and equipped with mid-course guidance systems capable of making trajectory corrections even outside the atmosphere. The Khorramshahr-5 appears to adopt all these strengths, while adding much greater thrust to achieve intercontinental range. Interestingly, Iran is also developing multi-stage solid fuel propulsion technology, such as the Salman rocket motor. This motor features thrust vector control, TVC, which allows the rocket's exhaust direction to be adjusted for controlling trajectory without moving the entire missile body. Such technology is a key component in modern ICBM systems, providing additional maneuverability and improved accuracy. Perhaps most striking is the claim that the Khorramshahr-5 carries a 2-ton warhead. If true, this capability would give Iran significant deterrence power. A 2-ton warhead could carry a massive conventional explosive payload or potentially a high-yield nuclear device. Although Iran has repeatedly denied developing nuclear weapons, the ability to deliver such a large payload across continents would dramatically alter Iran's strategic posture. The history of the Khorramshahr missile family is itself notable. The technology is believed to have originated from North Korea's BM-25 Musudan missile, which in turn was adapted from the Soviet R-27 submarine-launched ballistic missile. Iran first showcased and tested the Khorramshahr in 2017, with a range of 2,000 kilometers and a payload capacity of up to 1,800 kilograms. Later versions, the Khorramshahr-2 and Khorramshahr-3, improved warhead aerodynamics and shortened the missile body for better flight stability. The Khorramshahr-4 marked a turning point with hypergolic propellants and rapid launch capability. However, the leap from Khorramshahr-4 to Khorramshahr-5 is enormous by missile development standards. Increasing the range from 2,000 kilometers to 12,000 kilometers is not just about adding more fuel. It requires powerful multi-stage boosters, better thermal management, long-range guidance systems, and lightweight yet heat-resistant materials for re-entry. This suggests that the Khorramshahr-5 may not simply be an upgraded Khorramshahr, but rather an almost entirely new design. If Iran has truly reached this stage, the geopolitical implications would be significant. ICBM capability has historically been limited to major powers recognized as nuclear states. The emergence of such a weapon in the Middle East, particularly in Iranian hands, would change the strategic calculus of many nations, from regional neighbors like Israel and Saudi Arabia to major powers such as the United States and NATO members. For Iran, possessing an ICBM would be a powerful bargaining chip in international negotiations, whether on economic sanctions or Middle East policy. If the Khorramshahr-5's claimed capabilities are accurate, this would mark the greatest technological leap in the history of Iran's missile program, transforming it from a regional power to a nation capable of striking anywhere in the world. However, without verified testing, these remain in the realm of claims and analysis. Without a fully observed and confirmed launch, it is difficult to determine whether the Khorramshahr-5 truly performs as stated. Furthermore, a public ICBM test would draw intense international attention and could trigger new diplomatic tensions or sanctions. This may explain why Iran could choose to develop the missile in secret until it is fully confident in the results.